All right, we'll take a look at the Illuminator today. The light comes out here. I've taken a screw out that opens this thing up. It plugs into the microscope with some bananas. Let's take the cover off so you can see what's going on here. There's lots of heat sinking in this thing, big cast aluminum. This thing gets really, really hot, and it's also baffled so that it's dark because this thing's going to be super, super bright. It uses a 12 volt, 100 watt light bulb, 100 watts in one of those little guys. So they probably don't last very long, probably 100 hours or something. So we're going to talk about the optical system here, but let's talk about the light bulb first. Let me pull the light bulb out. This one's burned out. But let's see here. Sorry, my camera was blown out. So you'd think, okay, it's just a light bulb with two pins on it, right? So light bulbs. Okay, so it's an incandescent light bulb, so it's going to have a filament, okay? And you're going to say, okay, it was just a coil, right? And if you look at it on its end, it's going to have a round cross-section, right? So it's just round. Looks like an inductor, right? No, you don't want that in a projector. So what you're going to do is first you're going to wind it like this, okay? You're going to have a bunch of flat windings, okay? And if you look at it cross-sectioned, it's going to look like this. So you're going to have these coils that are very elongated, and you're basically creating a sheet of light, okay? So instead of the light coming from a big blob, it's coming from a plane. And optics likes plane. The image plane, the object plane, the plane of the lens. There's lots of planes. And so this is better for optics use. So you have kind of this flat sheet of light, okay? And then you're going to put a lens in front of it to collect the light, okay? You want to collect all of the light. So when you wind this thing, not only are you kind of creating a sheet, you don't want to have one wire behind the other wire. It won't get to see it, right? So you're going to wind them so that the back windings are out of phase with the front windings. So they're going to be interdigitated. If you look at the back to the front, you'll be able to see all of them. You don't want it like this. You want it like this, okay? So, okay, so that kind of makes half of the problem. Okay, so then you're going to take your light bulb and you're going to put a lens in front of it and you're going to collect the light. But if you take a look at this, you're only collecting a small cone of the light and all the other light's getting wasted, okay? And so wouldn't it be nice to collect more of that light? Well, sometimes you'll see light bulbs in reflector cups. That's good for some systems. Some systems you want to keep the source size small to give you parallel light. You don't want light going everywhere. You want to control that light. I talked about the dark field illumination. You really want parallel rays. You really want this thing to make parallel rays. And the only way you get parallel rays is to have a small light bulb and a big lens, okay? So you're wasting a bunch of light. So we're going to put a mirror in the back, okay? So half of the light goes forward. Half of the light, there's a mirror that reflects it, and it reflects it back. And what it does is, this colored thing here, what it does is it images this coil of light. It puts it right here, like maybe right below it. So you'll have the front of the light bulb here and the bottom of the light, or back of the light bulb here, and then that gets imaged out. So remember, we didn't want to occlude things. So if you have the front windings and the back windings, well, there's no way for the reflector to send out anything. It'll bash into these wires. But what if you put one image of the coil high and one image of the coil low, and then you can use both of them with this reflector, okay? So here in our device, we see a lens, okay? There's a lens here, and there's another lens here, and that makes the light go forward, and then this thing here is the concave mirror, okay? So So this is, I just put a fingerprint on it, shoot. This is the mirror back here, okay? And these little guys are a zero insertion for socket on ceramic, because the thing gets hot, 100 watts. And so the light bulb drops in here like this. And so the light bulb is in the middle, mirror in the back, lens in the front, and that's the way it works. Now, this needs to be aligned. You want to have this image centered and up and down and tilted, and so it gives you a bunch of adjustments. So these are the adjustment screws, okay? And they label them on this thing here. There's your up and down, and there's your back and forth, and there's your tilty thing. Once you have your new light bulb in there, when you replace it, then you can go tweak these guys to give you this image where everything is lined up really, really good. All right. So waiting for the light bulb, and I'll stick it in, turn it on, we'll give it a go.